Hi guys, my name is Vex and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be giving you a wrap up from August through October. From my holidays, and I'm so excited to be giving you videos again, but I should have filmed before I left, let's be honest. So I have a wrap up for you guys from all the way from August to October, and I have read some more books in November, but I'm not going to be including them until the end of the month because I haven't written full reviews for those yet, so I kind of like to wait until after I've done a review to be able to tell you my wrap up. So these are going to be the books that I've read, and hopefully I will do these as quick as possible because there is quite a few of them. So the first book I want to talk to you about is Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan McGuire. This is a companion novel to Every Heart a Doorway. I really enjoyed this. I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and basically it follows two characters from Every Heart a Doorway into their world. So Every Heart a Doorway is basically a school for wayward children who have gone through doors like Narnia and have come back to the real world and tried to assimilate back into time. So Down Among the Sticks and Bones follows two of our main characters, Jack and Jill, as they are in their world. So it's really interesting. It's how they got there, how they grew up, and how they came out. So it's really interesting. Now I find Seanan McGuire writes really beautifully and in such a small amount of pages. So this is only about 180 pages. She writes full descriptive, beautiful stories in those few pages. I describe this one as beautiful, lyrical, and strange. It's definitely got weird elements, but I really liked this. And the next companion novel, Beneath the Sugar Sky or something like that, is coming out in January, and I'm going to be reading that one as well. But I really enjoy these. They're really quick reads, and if you like strange sort of fairy tale retellings, sort of, pick this up. The next book I read was Stags by M.A. Bennett, and I received this one from review by Allen and Unwin, so thank you so much to Allen and Unwin for letting me read this one. Unfortunately, this one disappointed me. I only gave this a 2 out of 5 stars, and it basically follows a student as she goes to a prestigious school. However, it's a very strange school. She gets an invitation from these people who are always really nasty to her to a weekend away. There are 9 students, there are 3 blood sports, and it is a deadly weekend, and it was portrayed as like a thriller, but I don't think it met that standard. The characters were really unlikable and I was quite bored. The premise is really amazing, but the privileged teens are annoying and they're they're all over the place. I was just underwhelmed, and it left me wanting more thriller and less whiny teenager. Yeah, so no, it didn't live up to my expectations on this one. The next book I read was Nevernight by Jay Kristoff, and holy shit, did it knock every other book out of the park. Oh my goodness. Nevernight follows Mia Corvette, who basically goes to a school of assassins after she's had quite a rough upbringing. There she makes friends, kills people, and it's very interesting. I really liked Nevernight. It had assassins, it had murder, it had sex, and it had a frickin' shadow cat. A shadow cat. I know, right? This book was perfection. It was gory, it was fantastic. However, you've got to go in knowing that the footnotes are long, and it takes about 100 pages minimum to get into this one. There's a lot of world building. It's a high fantasy novel. You're learning about a completely new world, so it's actually really hard to get into to start. I didn't have much issues. I just pushed through and it was phenomenal. I loved the writing. I loved the footnotes. Some of them were really funny, and some were really dense and made me want to skip them, in which cases some I did. But, you know, that's just between you and me. But it's a really good start to a trilogy, and I'm excited to see where this one goes. I really liked the writing style in this one, although the footnotes did annoy some people, and they annoyed me sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But I just really enjoyed the way the story was told and the way the characters were written and a few twists, so I'm excited to see where God's Graves takes us. The next books I read was Monstress Volume 1 Awakening by Marjorie Louis, and this graphic novel series is about a girl who is a half-wolf who has a demon inside her, and it's absolutely fantastic. I only gave this one a 3.75 out of 5 stars, but the graphics are absolutely beautiful, and there's just honestly It took me the first one to get into the story, but I bought the second volume straight away, and I'll tell you about that in November's wrap-up. Basically, to sum this one up, monsters, murder, and the art will blow your socks off. So go check it out. If you don't like gore though, not for you. Not for you. The next one I read was Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart, and I received this one from Allen and Unwin for an honest review. I gave this one a 3 out of 5 stars. This one follows Imogen, who's an heiress, a runaway, and a cheat, and it follows Jewel, who is a fighter, a charmeleon, and a liar. Mostly it's a twisted telling of a very twisted friendship. It's very interesting. I can't give too much away, but basically it's told backwards, so we start at the end and then go right to the beginning. It's got murder, it's got mystery, it's intriguing, it's smart, but it was average. It was average. If you liked We Were Liars, you might like this one, but they are very, very different. The next book I read was Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Follows Rosemary Harper, who joins the crew of the Wayfarer, who are they're a spaceship and they tunnel through space, making it safe for other people to go through. But she gets more than she bargains for when she gets a group of mismatched aliens and humans, and it's really, really cool. The characters in this are amazing, however, this is not a plot-driven book. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. There were strong, lovable characters. However, the plot did not push it forward, and I found it very hard to get through. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. Last but not least is Night of Cake and Puppets by Laini Taylor. This is a companion novel to Daughter and Spoken Bone trilogy. I, again, did not love this. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It follows Susanna and Mick, and it's a romance companion novel, and it was really quirky, and it was cute, and it had beautiful illustrations, but I haven't really got into Laini Taylor's writing, so I don't think that was the right place for me to start. However, that book is now on its way to Tanika from Flipping Through Pages, and she will love it a lot more than I did. So that is all the books that I read from August through October. I'm sorry that I did this really, really quickly, but there's so many books to get through. I just wanted to shove them out there at ya. That's all from me today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more and have not already, and chat to me down in the comments. Let me know what you're reading. Bye!